Pay attention, you bastards.
Adrian Broner, your ass was bogus, bro. I'ma just start it like that. You was bogus, bro. You was bogus, man. I don't know what got into AB, but I feel like he gotta go back to the drawing board. And sometimes it's okay. Sometimes we gotta go back to the drawing board. But I feel like AB, I don't know what you got going on, bro. But you know, you gotta go back to the drawing board. You know, people go through things in life. People go through the ups, they go through the downs, they go through transitions, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like AB, he's at a point where he's like, yo, he going through some things mentally, it's evident, and it's like you gotta get it checked out, bro. For those of you who haven't seen, AB, he went on Cam's podcast, and he just kept trying to get at Cam's co-host.
AB, mesmerized by style. I did not know you looked that good in person.
Thank you.
No, but you look so good in person.
Thank you.
For real. Hey, you look like that singer, and you know who I'm talking about. I'm pretty sure you heard it before.
Well, you ready for football?
Stat. All right, you told me to stop. My bad, bro. You're amazing.
All right, hey, we gonna have to ask you to go, my nigga. I mean, I have to ask you to go, man. I'm gonna pay you for your time. I love you, my nigga.
I'm not doing it again.
Yeah, no. I can't. I asked you the first time. I don't have no problems with you, but I'm gonna pay you for your time.
You know, he just kept going, kept pushing, and it's like, nigga, you know, Cam kind of was on some cool shit. Like, bro, calm down. Like, calm down, my nigga. Like, there's nothing wrong with thinking somebody attractive. That's fine. We grown. But, nigga, you doing too much. Like, her niggas here, and I'm telling you her niggas here, and you still just going hella hard. It's like, bro, like, you know, you making it uncomfortable for everybody. But, it's drugs, bro. It gotta be drugs. And I don't even want to put that on his jacket, but it's just, what do you say to that? It's drugs, my nigga. Like, that shit ain't no, like, you know, if it ain't drugs, it's alcohol. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nigga, you doing something that you're overdoing. There's nothing wrong with drinking. There's nothing wrong with smoking. But it's like, nigga, when you overdo it, you get that. And I feel like that's where you know, AB is at. You know what I'm saying? And it's messed up. It's messed up because AB is not he's not a whack fighter. He's not a guy that's like, you know, he's not good at what he does. He's just a guy that's not focused. I feel like AB has the talent, but to me, he's not a guy that's focused. He's a guy that's like, nigga, I got it. I know what I'm doing. I've been doing this for a long time. I'm good at what I do when it comes to this boxing shit. But I'm not focused. I'm not, you know, I'm fucking with drugs. I'm fucking with alcohol. And I feel like that's been a huge piece in his career. And, you know, and rightfully so. Like, not to say that it's okay, but it's just like, we get it. Because it's like, bro, like, you know, it's hard to be at that level. And I'm not gonna say it like I fucking know that, like, I never been at their level as far as making the money that they making at that age. But I would assume that the shit is hard as hell. I would assume that it's not easy to manage all of that money along with fame, you know, and just be able to manage it well. I would assume, you know, we see certain people do it, and we see certain people do it with ease, and we be like, yo, you know, that's, sometimes people do things that and they make it look easy, but in reality it's like, nah, this is just me being disciplined. It's just me being overly disciplined. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about this for a second, y'all. If you had millions and millions of dollars at 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29 years old. Think about this. millions. We're not talking about the money that you got now. We're talking about millions of dollars. I got 2 million I got access to right now. 5 million, 10 million, 20 million that I got access to right now. Do you think that you would crash out a little bit? Like, let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. Get in the chat. Let's keep it real. Do you think that you would crash out a little bit having that type of money? So I can't never judge a Adrian Broner because it's like, nigga, bro, I've been rich for a long time. The people that wear it well and the people that stay consistent and the people that don't fall off and they don't get on drugs, they don't do alcohol, those are the guys that's like, I'm disciplined. And you want to be that guy, obviously, right? But at the same time, you got the guys that's like, nigga, this shit hard because it's like, nigga, like I never been here. So, for me, when I see Adrian Broner do certain shit, I gotta respect it. I gotta just be like, you know what? He might be going through that shit. He might be, shit got to his head. You never know. Like family, something going on with your family, something going on with your kids, something going on with life. You're feeling this way. You're feeling, you know what I'm saying? You never know what it is. So I can't judge the nigga and say, hey, he shouldn't be. It's wrong if he should be more wise. I can't say that because I ain't never been at that level. You know what I'm saying? So, all I can do is pray for him. That's all we can do. All we can do is pray for bro and be like, look at what he up against. You know what I'm saying? And just pray for him and hope that he fixes and gets out of that situation. You know what I'm saying? That's all we can do. You know what I'm saying? So again, man, shout out Adrian Broner. I hope that he gets the help that he need. I hope that he, can, wiggle his way out of the tough situations. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out Adrian Broner. But, big shout out to Cam. I think Cam handled that well. I think Cam definitely handled that well. It's like, bro, you tripping, my nigga. And I don't want to be disrespectful because I'm a fan. We got a relationship. But at the same time, it's like, nigga, I told you, bro. Like, you keep trying to get at my homie girl. Nigga, like, I'm telling you what it is. Like, nigga, that's my homie. And you keep trying to get at his girl. Oh, she's so beautiful. She's so beautiful. Nigga, she beautiful. Damn, I didn't know you was that bad. It's like, nigga, I told you that's my homie girl and you still going. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like Cam played it well, where it was like, bro, you're doing too much. You're doing way too much. Respectfully, you got to get the fuck up out of here. You got to get the fuck up out of here because, you're being disrespectful. And if you're coming to someone's, place of work and you're not being respectful, it's like, nigga, get your ass up out of here. It's that simple. So I think Cam played it well. He wasn't disrespectful. He wasn't like, he didn't come out and foul. He was just like, my nigga, like, you tripping. Get up out of here. Get up out of here. Sober up. Get up out of here. And he said some little things, but at the end of the day, who wouldn't? But it wasn't nothing that was like crazy bad. But it was just like, like my nigga's the fiend, nigga dope fiend, nigga. Nah, he can call him dope fiend, but he was just like, niggas just basically the nigga's a alcoholic. He can't handle his liquor. He can't handle his whatever. And it's rightfully so. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like the way Cam handled it was like respectful. It wasn't on no super disrespect shit. It was just more so on some like, nigga, you tripping, and I can't have you stand here and disrespect my peoples. So out of respect, I'm gonna pay you for your time, which is some stand up shit. I'm gonna pay you for your time, and then you gotta get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gotta be no beef. It ain't gotta be none of that. But it's like, I respect that. So, shout out Cam. Because most people You know, y'all niggas would have been on some like, nigga, fuck you, nigga, this and that. You know what I'm saying? And it don't gotta always be like that. You know what I'm saying? So, man, shout out Cam, you know what I'm saying, like for handling the situation. And I hope that he just, you know, they can have a conversation and make that shit up and, you know, be able to do a better interview. Because Adrian Broner is like, he's one of them guys where he's definitely talented. He's definitely, you know, one of them guys that, you know, the nigga's a good fighter, but he's just not focused. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I hope that they get that shit situated and, you know, they can move forward. But again, man, as always, man, I appreciate the love and support. Appreciate y'all watching. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Again, man, I'm going to catch you on the next one.